What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where we have apparently gained a level. So I spent some time farming. We are farmed up for, I don't know, at least an episode or two. I don't think we'll have to do too much more farming for now, but we're in good shape at the moment. There are a couple things we're working on back at base. I've decided to spend some time building some things. We actually haven't done any building in a while either, so I might actually expand our house a little bit, maybe add a couple more floors, make it look a little bit nicer. I don't know, maybe add a second building or something like that in an alternate location. Haven't really made the call yet. However, as of right now, we do have a decent amount of supplies laying around. I got things crafting and smelting over here, and so we've got stone doing its thing. We're going to need a ton more bricks before any of the other stuff gets done, so it's working on it for right now, but it is going to take time. Downshot here is actually that I need to... Oh, I was going to make the Hyrcanian bow today. Yeah, Hyrcanian bow time. So I have the stuff that's required for the Hyrcanian bow. Let's just craft one of those on up. I can also make iron-headed arrows if I really, really, really wanted to step up my A game. But I think I'm going to save that for a little while. I don't think I'm actually going to spend the stuff required in order to make that happen just yet. So with the Hyrcanian bow, let's see if it's any different. So we got the Hyrcanian bow right there. We need the arrows to be with the Hyrcanian bow. Does it fire differently? I don't feel like it does. I still feel like the range is probably a little bit shitty, but this is a recurve bow, which is actually one of the most, well, I mean prevalent, I suppose one of the most major changes that any culture ever made to the design of a bow. Like, basically the recurve bow makes it so that it fires super hard with less draw. It's just a really, really good invention all around that makes the bow a lot more practical. We got bones. Let's kind of look at our inventory and see if there's anything we want to craft for right now. We got repair hammers. Don't really care about the stone sword, so I probably won't worry about that. I can craft a little bit more silk, so I'll get that moving right now. Alternatively, we probably have some skill points to spend. Yeah, I figured as much right there. So let's go ahead and we'll spend some skill points. I gotta move some things around, too. I got a bunch of bones on me right now. Carrying around too much leather. It's an uncomfortable amount of equipment that I'm carrying around with me right now, and we're gonna have to work on that. We've got a spike. Yeah, make some spikes. I'm kind of curious to see what I can do with them. I mean, if we can make our house look a little bit more threatening, why not? Let's teach them all a lesson. We'll teach them all a lesson about who we be, son. So if I wanted to... I don't want to interact with the spike. I'm not that sexually desperate. I wonder if I have bones on me. Maybe that'll allow me to do it. Here, let me take these bones real fast. And maybe it'll allow me... It said you can put skulls on the spikes. So maybe... Is there like a spike skull recipe around here somewhere? Well, let's take a look at our recipe list. So we got 12 points to spend at the moment. A spike can be decorated with various skulls. Ooh, a throwing axe. That might be pretty good. We could also go with Priest of Yogg, which allowed me to make a rift. Oh, we can make a Yoggite Watcher mask? Dude! I had no idea we could even craft one of those. I want one of those super badly. I was hoping one of those would drop off of the enemies we were murdering. Damn. Unlock the javelin. Unlock that. We got 5 points left. Use the 5 points to maybe unlock the chest. That's cool. Big ol' iron chest. So how do I don't have skulls or anything like that. Is there maybe, like, if I take bones? Oh, I destroyed it with an arrow. Okay, apparently our skull poles do not have a whole lot of HP. So we got to watch out for that as a possibility. We're not going to be able to make... I have no idea. We're not going to be able to make this thing upgrade for a little while because it requires an iron reinforcement, and I'm not sure where I make that from. It's not inside of here. It's not inside of there, so I assume it's got to be part of like a later research or something before it's going to be useful to me. I don't see any other like benches or anything around, so I'm assuming I must have like missed it. We can, however, do the Pit of Yogg and see what that provides us. We do have the bones, we have the wood, and I presume we have the stone. Yeah, so we'll take 4 stone out of there. We'll take like 3 wood out of here. And let's make a Yoggite altar. Why not? Not a yogurt altar. This is not going to be a great erection that we have created to the power of... I don't know, who makes yogurt? I don't know what company makes yogurt. Whatever company makes you. I like peach yogurt. Peach yogurt's pretty dope. Like, that's the diggity dank right there. If you got your eye on the prize, you'd be getting... Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, we built the same thing that he built. Okay, so put that next to our bloodhorn. The bloodhorn! The bloodhorn reigns over thousands of years. Oh, really? I can purify. So we got Yoghurt Cleaver as well. It requires 30 bones, a bunch of branches. It might be an interesting item to think about. I mean, we might want to put our worship of Mitra aside for a little bit. I assume that purifying flesh is probably a good idea. I don't know. Is cannibalism something we want to get into right now? Let's get into cannibalism today. Let's get into cannibalism. Why not? Take those bricks up and out of there so we're not, like, totally weighed down by bullshit. I do have a whole bunch of things that, like, I've got all kinds of equipment now that we should be able to utilize to decent effect later on. I don't know how useful it'll be, like, absolutely immediately. I'm going to clean out some of the refuse items from my inventory that I don't plan on using anytime soon, and that I haven't really seen a use for just yet. Maitreyan Ankh, unfortunately. Actually, no, we'll take the Maitreyan Ankh because we can harvest for 2 gods at the same time. Who says we can't double dip on our religiosity? Who said there's anything wrong with that? Sometimes you gotta double dip. Let's redo our stats very rapidly, so reset them attributes. Take encumbrance up to 10, so we don't have to worry about that. Take strength up to 15-ish. Agility up to like 10. Vitality up to like 10. That's good. And then aside from that, probably just dump the rest into strength so that we hit hard. Maybe put in like 1 to grit so I can sprint a little bit further. But now we got the HP pool to make shit happen, Cap'n. So if I wanted to get some bones over here, I'm going to have to kill some dudes. I'm going to have to, we're going to have to do all kinds of murder today. We're going to have to be up on it today if we really want to unlock some of this stuff. Well, he's not dead yet, but we tried. We did our best. Let me have my Ankh, please. Tear that essence out of there, and now we've got human flesh, which I guess we can take over there to purify, would be my estimation. There's somebody else over here. What's up? Oh, it's a gator. Alright, well now that I got plenty of supplies to fight stuff that... There we go. Gator's down. Don't think I'm going to need anything from the gator for right now, but I am going to look for other human camps so that we can both take more spirits from the enemy and also, actually, if I can get bones out of these, that would be a decent plan. So let's maybe consider that for a minute. No bones. Not a single bone, strangely enough. I should probably also focus on picking up a stick every now and again. Just in case, because our little Yoghurt Cleaver or whatever. I assume it allows me to take special meat from the enemies that we kill, would be my guess. So just like we harvest like the little essences and spirits and things from these guys with the Maitreyan Ankh, my estimation would be as we get the Bone Cleaver, it's going to give us a special kind of human flesh that we can then purify or whatever. Hey guys. Ladies. How you doing? You're definitely going to be dead by the time your friend gets here. Sorry. Well, I don't know why I apologize for it. You know, I'm not going to feel bad for being the person that I am. Can't really see worth a damn right now. I do have some of that going on. So just in case somebody tries to... Oh, my pants broke. No, I ripped my pants. Eat that right there. We've got a little bit of agua. Not a lot left, though, but enough to get our meters back up. Alright, so you guys, give me that essence. Also, give me some of that human flesh. Light seems to be coming back up, so I should be able to harvest off these guys a little bit better. Got our human hide. There was enough guys over here to where I'm starting to wonder if maybe there was a possible chest. There we go. Humans aren't actually worth that much in this game, surprisingly enough. I had figured humans would be worth, I don't know, a bit more with regards to XP, but I was wrong. They are not worth that much. Now I just need bones. So if we can kill off a couple of creatures over here, that's going to be the easiest way for us to get them. Yeah, if you guys want to act hard, that's fine. This guy's probably a pretty good source too. Yeah, there we go. Don't want anything else, just the bones. Are there any babies over here, though? Because I'll kill the babies, too. I mean, we'll go in on this thing right now. I don't want to be, like, overly harsh, but I'll murder some babies at the moment. Like, we'll get up in here, we will kill these things, and we will harvest them. We will take their parts. Just like that, in fact. Stab that dude down. Oh, he drops bones, too. Well, then let's get some bones. Or, you know, just hides. That's cool. I didn't want to be efficient about the way I was playing the game anyways. Ugh. I don't really want feral flesh. Hides are always useful, like, down the line, but what I really, really, really am craving right now, what splats crave, are those bony delights. Yeah, remember how hard you were acting when I first started playing? How you whooped my ass inside out and killed me? Yeah, you remember that? I remember. I remember all day. So 27 bones. We're going to need a couple more, though. With all the bones that I throw away, probably should have been storing them. This might have worked out a little bit better for me. Jump down here like the action hero badass that we are. Continue slashing down monsters and eliminating them. If only for their savory flesh. They're delicious little bits. Although I'm beginning to lose hope. I don't think these drop bones. They do drop a lot of hides, though. And we do need hides. Like, we always need leather. It takes a huge amount of leather to repair our stuff. So, something to keep in mind as we go forward. I need to find, like, one more big enemy. And if we can stab him to death, just put spear to sphincter, you know. Just really rub that thing in there. Get the edges moving along the soft, fleshy tissues. I think it'll be good for us. I think it'll make things simpler and easier and kinder. However, we appear to have been too efficient at killing stuff. I'm going to take some of this human flesh back over here, and we'll see what we can do at the Yogg altar. Does Dasani make... No, they don't. Who makes yogurt? This is bothering me now. I really need to know who makes yogurt. If I can't figure it out, I'm going to be upset for, like, the rest of the week. Not a single damn bone. Not a single bone. Really? You want to get involved? What, was that alligator your pet or some shit? Was your girlfriend? Leave me alone. Oh, shit. He came back. See, that was just the stall right there. He was sacrificing himself till reinforcements could arrive. Alright, fine by me. Another dead gator. There we go. Now we got the bones that we need. Let's go make our Yoghurt Cleaver. And then once we've got our Yoghurt Cleaver, we'll go and, like, I don't know, kill some enemies with it or something. We'll harvest some human bodies with it just to see what happens. I'm interested in exploring the various mechanics here. So it's going to take 5 sticks and 30 bones. Luckily, we have all of that. So bring it on in. And then let's say that I have human flesh. Does that become possible? It does not. It's an ingredient. It's flesh torn from other humans. So see, that does 26 health damage? Good sweet Jeebus. 26 health damage on that sumbitch. Jesus. That's pretty good damage. Like, our Hyrcanium bow only does 21. I'm sorry, 31. Like, our spear, I think, does like 35. So I would definitely recommend, if you're starting this game out, the first thing that I would personally focus on crafting, just me personally, if I was sitting down trying to decide what I wanted to utilize, I would go in on... Nope, that's not for you. I would go in on purely religious weapons. The Mitrean Ankh does decent damage. The Yoghurt Cleaver does good damage. I mean, it just comes down to what you want to use. Got 4 more bricks right there. Let me get these spirits purified into a little bit of ambrosia, the most broy of healing objects. we do actually want to start stacking a bit more manifestations of zeal on here too. It cleared them out. I had to restore my computer, and so reinstalling the game and transferring my save over. It looks like it doesn't save certain aspects of your game. And so that's done. A few more of those so that we got a stack. I'm going to put those on the 5 slot for right now. Everything else looks solid. I forgot to take my Yoggite thingamadoobie, but I'm going to go murder that guy by that first camp when we first came out here just to sort of see what happens. So there it is. We've got the Yoghurt Cleaver. Also need water, strangely enough. So let's go ahead and take care of that deficit as well. Alright, so with my Yoghurt Cleaver, this just looks like it's basically the jaw of an animal, and you just slap them all with it. Those ancient caveman weapons just getting hell alive, just dunk. Just taking them out like they don't even matter. I do need more sticks. I might as well pick some up while I'm walking. It takes me no effort to do this, so why not? Yeah, that dude's definitely not going to be up for long. Don't think I'm going to harvest so well from here. Hey, gentlemen. How's it going over here? I did figure out what the right click does, by the way. Oh, shit. There's like a bunch of you guys stacked up. Okay. That's slightly more worrisome. Yeah, you can charge through people like that right there. In case you were wondering. Ah, we can take unblemished human flesh. Lovely. I think it just makes us a really, really good cannibal. Like, we're pretty solid at cannibalism right now. Although it looks like in either case, it's going to be difficult to accumulate any favor with either god. I mean, we only get the 1 meat at a time. And with the 1 meat at a time, it's going to take a while. Because I think you need 30 or so for tier 2. So yeah, that's going to be an effort that we have to apply ourselves to. Let me get 100 of those. Because I've got a bunch of gear that I need to repair right now. As far as the tannery goes, how you guys doing on leathers? Where did I leave all of my leather? Did I leave it over here? I put my leather somewhere. Maybe it's inside this chest over here. Let's find out. Leather. There it is. So now that I got my leather, we will fix our booties. We'll fix that. We will fix that. Good. We are now fully equipped again. We will repair you. We will repair you. And that actually took a considerable amount of resources. It was no slouch how much that took. It took a bunch. Now, what do I want to do with the remainder of my time today? Decent question to ask. Probably one that's smart to ask. We could make a hide rug. It's an option. You can make a javelin. Oh, it's a stone spear? I thought it was made of iron since we were in the iron tech, but okay. Alright, that somewhat diminishes my enthusiasm for the craft, but sure. 30 silk, we can make that. There's actually not a whole lot of things right now that I want to do. Not a lot of things that I'm looking at. Priest of Set. Oh, that Setite mask, though. That shit is dope as well. Wonder how we get the Altar of Set. We need to figure out how to do that. Big Game Hunter. Can I just, like, purchase it? It costs 50, or you can find the guy that teaches it to you for free. Gotcha. That's a pretty cool mechanic, though. I like that one, because that's one of those mechanics that after the fact, you're like, oh, well, I wish I had known about that, because I would have done things a little differently. There's a Sandstorm Mask. What is that? A Wheel of Pain. It strengthens the body as it weakens the mind. Okay. I'm looking specifically, though, for anything that crafts like the keg. I do like beer. Beer is pretty dope. I get excited about beer. There's a vault for storing valuable items. An ancient shield. Whispering shield forged from an ancient design. There's also a stone. Oh, a throne made of stone. You can actually make the... Ooh. A phoenix engraved sword. That sounds sick as hell, too. Although I like tridents, too. Tridents be super badass. So the water well right there. Wall lanterns. But yeah, I don't see... Ooh, explosive jars? What? There's so many badass things in here that I want. A Stygian bronze spear. I think Master Craftsman is probably the thing we need in order to move this forward. With the heavy pauldron, we'll finally have gear on ourselves that's actually worth it. That's going to cost 7, and it's at level 30. What are we at right now? Oh, we're at level 29 right now? Well, shit. We should go out and get leveled, I guess. So I'm going to take that back up to 20. We'll take encumbrance up a little bit. Agility up to like 10, vitality up to like 4. That sounds good. I love the way that I can just retailer my stats as I want. That's like a major feature for why I keep playing. Like, seriously. I love that feature. It's the shit. I don't like it when you're stuck with like your choices. I mean, on a multiplayer server, I could see it happening and being like a you gotta live with your choices type deal. But I like the fact that you can reassign your stats like at any point that you want. Like, that's a cool feature to me. Alright, so there's a gator down. I don't think I needed anything from the gator. Now that I'm really pondering on it. I think the gator just had to go. Like, it wasn't even a matter of, like, I got other things to do or whatever. It's just gotta kill a gator. Gotta kill a gator. We're actually trying to get XP right now, is what we're leaning towards. Which is why I'm going to be very, very aggressive with some of these creatures that we're fighting. And in fact, if I could punch these little guys out, they give you a tiny little sliver of XP. Also, if you're looking for really good XP, the ostriches actually give a weird amount of XP. Like a solidly good amount of XP for the ostriches. With a sandstorm coming through, huh? Alright, let's get shelter. Let's get in between something over here. Obviously, they're going to try and invade us and take our castle, because our castle is the castle of all castles. It's the dopest. It's the castle without hassle. It's the castle where we wrestle on occasion. But still, I am going to look up how to get my corruption knocked off, because I think that's what I'm going to focus on in the next episode. For now, we're out of time. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Conan Exiles. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. That'd be super sick if you wanted to stop by. But hopefully this series has been entertaining to you. I'm probably going to keep it going a little while longer, but not too long, because, you know, it's taken a while for us to get to where we want to go. I will see you all when next we commence. Bye-bye, everybody.